Morning, guys. It is 7 a.m. and I am on my way to Fruska Gora mountain to go for a little walk and maybe, hopefully, get some forest pictures, interesting forest pictures. I was hoping actually to get some fog this morning, but there isn't any right now. Right now it's like 1 degree Celsius and there is no fog. But that doesn't mean that it won't be fog up on the Fruska Gora. So hopefully when we get there we'll get at least some fog or mist or something like that. That would be very nice. Actually, like I said, I'm trying to get some interesting pictures in forest, and fog would be very, very helpful there. I went the other day and I did really made a couple of very, very interesting pictures. I will show you those later probably, but yeah, I'm hoping this morning also I will be lucky enough to actually get the same conditions that I did the other day. So yeah, stay with me and I will talk to you when we get there. Here are a couple of things. Here are a couple of tips when you're coming to forest in the middle of actually the end of November, beginning of December, and when it's cold like this, definitely you're gonna need a couple of things. First, don't forget your gloves at home like I did the last time. So bring your gloves, bring something warm for your head, and one important thing, get your batteries with you. But not just that, make sure to keep them warm, because you will get into a situation that you're not going to be able to use them if they get cold. So I'm going to put mine somewhere in the pockets to keep them warm. It's better than just keep them in my backpack, so like that. And actually I'm gonna take off from my drone. Now let's get ready and let's go.
2 hours later.
Okay, so here's one interesting shot from a rest area. Let me show you where I am. Basically there's a car park and There's a nice view at the Vernik Tower from here, so I'm gonna take multiple exposures because the sky is too white, so I'm gonna try to blend the exposures here and you will see the results. I'm using my long lens. I'm currently at more than 135 millimeters and I'm shooting f8, and like I said, multiple exposures to try to get most out of the shadows and the highlights, and let's see how that will work. So here's the scene. As you can see, there's a lot of mist and haze and fog. So, but there's also a lot of color. Those trees down there, they have beautiful golden and brown leaves, and it looks really, really nice. So there's a gap here that I can use to actually capture, and I'm using vertical composition right now, and probably gonna end up 4x5 eventually. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. The conditions are okay. Yeah, I'm using my tripod because I'm taking 3 shots and I'm gonna blend the exposures later, so hopefully it will look nice. Yeah, like I said, here are the settings. 1/20th of the second, f9 and ISO 100. And currently, as you can see, I'm using my 55 to 250 lens, and let's see what we are gonna get. Let's take the picture. I'm focusing on the tower itself, so of course 2 seconds timer, just to give it enough time to settle down. And those are the shots. Now, this is the image. I like this one more than the previous one, but I did took another one just before I left, and it was handheld. It was zoomed out to 50 millimeters, and to be honest, I think that's the best of them all. Now you'll see the image yourself. Okay, that was the first shot. I'm heading to a location a friend of mine told me. It's a very, very cool place, and I'm hoping to get some nice shots there. Probably it will work best if I had a subject, someone to shoot at that location, but since I'm alone, I'm gonna shoot myself. Why not? Let's take a selfie. Yeah, that's basically how traveling with me looks like, just pulling aside every couple of minutes when I see something interesting. Now this fog really does, and with these frosted branches and trees, it looks really, really cool. Okay, I think we arrived, but first things first. We need to have a breakfast because it's almost 11 o'clock and I didn't have my breakfast, so this will do nicely. Here's a fun story. My drone got frozen this morning. Apparently the motors got frozen and I barely managed to make the landing. It was very, very intense. Basically just bumped off the ground. So I don't know. We will have to wait and see if it's gonna work. Yeah. Okay, let's go take pictures. Okay, here we are. Like I said, it is a very cool place, but I feel I'm gonna struggle a little bit to find the best composition. I'm probably gonna spend some time here trying to figure out the best way to deal with this. But this stage on the open is very, very cool. Okay, let's take a look. I'm on my wide lens right now, so let's see what we are gonna get. Okay, that's the first one. I need to just walk around and find what will work best. The most important thing about photography is just to learn how to look and to learn to eventually just turn around, because something that you usually don't see at first can be very interesting for photographing. Photography, shooting, I don't know. Very cool place. Yeah, let's go play around. Like I said, I'm gonna use myself as a subject. I set my camera on a tripod and I'm shooting in intervals, so every 10 seconds I'm gonna take a picture. By that time I'm gonna go somewhere between those two trees. Let me show you. On the other side. Yeah, right there. Right there in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna be there. Basically that's how the shot is going to look. I set the camera pointing a bit down because I want to avoid showing the sky as much as I can. So let's see. And that's how this photo looks like. Nothing special. It's a nice photo, nice for Instagram, but nothing special. I did took another one, and that's probably the best photo of that day, and you can see that by the amount of editing that went into this photo. Maybe it's a bit over edited, but I don't know, I like it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you liked the video. You can hit the dislike button twice if you didn't. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, then please do subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Figments are forthcoming when my name